Hello everyone, and welcome to our last integration showcase of the day. Streamline, Success, FlowFit, and memoQ in perfect harmony. So this session will be presented by Leila Fnayou, Sales and Marketing Coordinator at Consoltec, and we also have Jean-François Mur, who is the founder of Consoltec here, who will be taking questions at the end. So Leila, thank you, and the floor is yours.
Thank you, Damien. Hi, everyone. I'm happy to be here again at the memoQ Fest to present FlowFit, to represent Consoltec. So today we'll be talking about the integration we have between FlowFit and memoQ. I'll give a quick background of Consoltec for those of you who are not familiar with the company. We'll talk about the advancements, the new features, our partnership with memoQ. I'll focus on this part as well. So yeah, thank you all for being here. And let's start. So Consoltec is a Canadian-based company. It's one of the leading provider of translation business management solutions in Canada and worldwide. So now we have more than 150 clients on an international scale, more than 5,000 users in different domains and industries. So we've built quite an experience working with companies in different industries, such as gaming companies, law firms, pharmaceutical companies, governmental institutions, international organizations, LSPs. So we are serving teams of 2 to more than 100 project managers. Here I have the beautiful testimonial from Rotary International, which is one of our common clients with memoQ. So we've implemented our solution to Rotary since 2018, and one of the main features that the Rotary team likes is the integration we have with memoQ. That's one of the major criteria that led Rotary to choose our solutions. It's also the flexibility and the adaptability of the tool that I'll be presenting in a few seconds. And you can also check the whole testimonial on the website, by the way. So why choose FlowFit? So FlowFit is a translation business management solution. We manage the project all aspects of the project, and with the integration with memoQ. So memoQ handles the translation part, everything about translation, and we handle everything about project management, from assignment to reporting, finances, workflows, automation. So I'll be walking you through the system at the end, and I'll show you how it works. So FlowFit allows you to automate a lot of actions. In FlowFit, have a centralized information. It allows cost reduction with optimal planning and use of resources to save time and money. It allows to streamline access to information and have everything at the same place, on the same platform. It allows for better collaboration, so it's easier to communicate between project stakeholders when you have such a system. And it allows to improve the deadline management, which is one of the pain points in the translation industry, to avoid delivery delays. So all of this through 3 portals. So we have a portal for each role of the translation process. I'm talking about translation, but I would like to mention that FlowFit can be used in all language-related projects, not only translation. For example, I mentioned Rotary earlier, and Rotary is using FlowFit for interpretation projects, for communication projects as well. So the flexibility of the tool allows to manage any type of project, but here in this case I'm mentioning translation. So we have a client portal, which is a fully customizable portal that allows to submit and track transition requests. I'll be showing you the portal in the next few minutes. It's a very efficient portal for clients, and it has a lot of success among our clients. We have a project management portal, which is the main portal of FlowFit, where you can manage all aspects of the project with a lot of customization and automation options. We have a provider portal. That's the portal where assigned resources can access their tasks and work on their tasks and manage their availability, finances. And we have to offer the complete solution to our customers. We need integrations with translation tools. So we have integrations with translation memory tools and machine translation tools. Here I'm focusing on memoQ, and we have also integrations with machine translation tools such as Sistran, Intento, and Alexa translations. We also have our API and webhooks available. If any other integrations are required, we can assess the needs of our clients and make it happen. So here we have a couple of points, the main points of our integration with memoQ. So I'll be presenting what we have currently, and at the end of the presentation, we'll also present what we have on our roadmap. We are putting a lot of efforts on our integration with memoQ currently, and we are improving it, always improving it, working on it, and we have more and more clients together now, and yeah, it's one of our main partners. So currently what you can do with memoQ, so you can create memoQ projects manually or automatically using templates and filters. So you can configure everything in memoQ in your templates, and then you can either create the project manually or automatically in FlowFit and manage all aspects of the project. We have also the assignment that can be synchronized between both tools. So when you assign someone in FlowFit, the same person will be assigned in memoQ with a deadline as well. When a person is assigned in memoQ, with the synchronization we have, you can find the same person assigned in FlowFit as well. It's a bi-directional assignment. So FlowFit workflows can also include memoQ tasks and non-memoQ tasks. So you can have a workflow with translation revision tasks, and then you can have other tasks, manual tasks or automated tasks in FlowFit that are not related to memoQ as well in the same workflow. So we can calculate costs with memoQ price matrix. We can manage document versions. So as soon as the requester submits a new version of a document through the client portal, it goes directly to memoQ. So we have a real-time synchronization with Xtranslate. We manage memoQ slicing. So when you slice documents in memoQ, it will split the document in FlowFit as well. We manage memoQ packages. We attach documents automatically in the workflow. So when you complete a task in memoQ, the document will be automatically attached to the next task in FlowFit. And you can open memoQ directly from FlowFit, and the editor will be opened in the application. I'll show you how it works in a few minutes. We also display the percentage of the completion of task of memoQ in FlowFit, so project managers can see the advancement of the work on the tasks in memoQ. So, for example, if someone did, let's say, 25% of the translation, it will be reflected in real time in FlowFit. And it will, based on this, we will recompute the workload, and you'll see a different workload for your resources and team. So I was talking about flexibility and scalability. That's one of our competitive advantages. That's something that sets our solution apart on the market. Not only the extensive customization capabilities that we have in the tool, but also I have a point here about memoQ. So the partnership we have with memoQ and the combined expertise between experts of both teams sets also our solution apart. So we completed a lot of successful deployments with highly regulated companies in Canada especially, but worldwide as well. We care a lot about our customers. That's something that we are proud of. So we collaborate a lot with the memoQ team. We have customers can have one single point of contact to streamline the communications, and on our side we communicate a lot. So our support teams talk a lot, and we to ensure efficient resolution of any issues with the client. That's something I think that is so important when you are partnering with another company. We also worked a lot on security and compliance. We made sure to adhere to core cybersecurity practices, and we are proud to be SOC 2 Type 2 and Type 1 compliant. We have also our cybersecurity Canada certification. We are Microsoft partner, so we are compliant with all Microsoft standards. We've developed a great experience now with highly regulated companies and LSPs that work with highly regulated companies, and we know that security is so important nowadays. So we are also in the process of getting our ISO 27001 certification. Something else about our competitive advantages, I want to talk about our deployment timeline. So FlowFit can be fully implemented within approximately 2 months, and to ensure a swift transition to the other tool. And with memoQ as well. So both tools can be implemented within 10 weeks, and you can go through the whole deployment timeline from the kickoff to the system configuration training, and we have a flexible approach when it comes to training. Before go live, it's approximately 10 weeks. Now I will present quickly the solution, the portals. I'll walk you through the system, and then I'll go back to the presentation to talk about the advancements and what we have on our roadmap. So here we have FlowFit. So now I'm presenting the FlowFit client portal. So it's a fully customizable portal. Let me just refresh. I'm sorry, I think I have a problem with internet, so I'll wait for a bit. And I'll talk about the portal while it's charging. So it's a completely customizable portal. You can brand anything on the portal. You can create multiple client profiles for each of your requesters. You can rename fields, make fields mandatory or not. You can customize tooltips. You can predefine some business rules to populate some fields for the clients. If you know, for example, that this client always requests translation, you can have these fields pre-populated for the languages as well. So the intake form here can be adapted to the work type. So if I change it to an interpretation request, you will see that the intake form will be adapted to the type of work. I'll put it back to translation. So you can create custom fields, add fields here in the intake form. So to gather the information you want to have from your clients, you can have multiple intake forms as well, depending on the client profile. Yeah, this flexibility sets the client portal apart on the market. It's a really powerful client portal, and we are still improving our approach on the whole system to make it as flexible as this. So here you can access the list of the requests submitted. So as a client, I can see my requests by stages. I can check my delivered projects to avoid having the back and forth with the translation team and project management. So I can check my projects even 2 years after to deliver to download the deliverables. So here, when you create a project, these are the items that you'll have access to. So you'll see your request details. You will have access to your documents. So as a client, you can submit new versions, new documents. So different project stakeholders will be notified at each step of the process. We have a notification system that allows to send a notification when something changes. This is optional, so what you're seeing here, we are displaying the workflow, but this is an option that you can disable if you don't want your requester to see your workflow, but you can also allow them to see the advancement of your work. You can here, as soon as the project is completed, you can download your deliverables. Here, same thing for the reference documents. I don't have any here. Here, as you can see, that's the notes feature. So the notes feature is used as the communication channel of FlowFit. So you can initiate conversations on the client portal regarding this project, and the project manager will receive the note and can reply to that note, and you can have the conversation, or they can initiate other conversations on their side as well. So we have this notes feature on each of our portals. And here we have the emails tab, where you can find all notification emails related to this particular project. Here, if you have some quotes or invoices, you'll be able to see them as well in the project information. So as you can see here you have some request details. Here, as a client, you can see the list of the quotes that you have to approve. You can search for requests here under this tab. You can apply a lot of filters to search for a request. For instance, here we have the validation tasks. So if you manage validation tasks, and if you want to include some validation tasks into your workflow, that's possible with FlowFit, and the client will receive their tasks on their portal. Here you can add as many menus in FlowFit, so you can have some text or URL links in FlowFit to provide your clients with relevant information. So if you want to add some instructions, some SLA, if you want to send your requesters to a URL link, your website, you can add these menu items on the left here. Here in this example, I have only one, which is a text in this case, but you can have multiple ones as well. Last but not least, the integration of machine translation in the client portal. So that was requested by enterprise clients, but we are seeing more and more interest into this feature. So it was first developed to provide a secure environment to avoid having enterprise content on the web, on the free web tools. So we provided a hub for machine translation integration in the client portal directly. So that was a successful feature that we just launched, and yeah, you can integrate the machine translation tool of your choice, and you can allow your clients to have to do some quick translations on the client portal. So that's basically it when it comes to the client portal. I'll go. We still have 5 minutes. I'll present quickly the project management part of the application, which is the main part of FlowFit. So here you can see we have beautiful dashboard. I want to say something also about user experience. We put a huge effort on this. We understand that project managers, they spend their time on the application, so we wanted to make it intuitive, user-friendly, and we are still improving it, and that's one of our strengths. So that's something we are really proud of, and we know that that's also something that sets us apart on the market. So here you have a customizable dashboard, so you can display as many widgets as you want. You can customize the information you want to have. You can have different dashboards as well. Here I'll go quickly to the project lists. So lists in FlowFit are also customizable, so you can display the columns you wanna see. You can save one or multiple layouts to have the information you wanna see on the when you open FlowFit, when you check your project lists. So here I can check my projects by status. I already prepared a project for today's presentation, so I'll go quickly and show you this project that I created. So as soon as you submit a request through the client portal, FlowFit can automatically create projects in memoQ, and that's something that we can do through the component, the automation component in FlowFit that we call the virtual coordinator of FlowFit. So that's here I'm presenting the project. Here you can see that the memoQ project was created. You can see the progress rate of the translation tasks. Here you have a couple of information about your project. You have dates and deadlines here. And I'll go quickly show you the virtual coordinator. So that's the automation that was active in this case. So the virtual coordinator of FlowFit allows to automate actions based on some triggers. So you can have multiple combinations of filters to set up the automation you want to have in this in the application to avoid repetitive tasks and save time on those tasks. For example, here when the source language is English, target is French, and the work type is translation, and the client is Consoltec, we want to create the memoQ project automatically using this specific template from memoQ. We want to create this workflow. We want to set up this project manager, and yeah, you can add as many actions as you want, and you can have as many VC virtual coordinators as you want in the application. Let me now go back to my project quickly to show you so the documents tab. So here we have our document. You can access the memoQ analysis results directly in FlowFit. You can here have the workflow. So as you can see, we have 2 memoQ tasks in this workflow and 1 auto-delivery task. So we have different ways of assigning resources in FlowFit. I'll go quickly. You can assign through the assignment calendar. You can see who's available or not. And that's with the real-time synchronization with memoQ, of course. You can propose tasks to multiple vendors for acceptance, and they will receive their tasks on the provider portal. They will be able to accept or refuse and open memoQ directly through FlowFit. Here you have the notes feature. That's the same thing. When you receive a note, you can communicate with project stakeholders. I jumped quickly to the finance tab to show you this part of the application. So here you can see your estimated margins. You can set up minimum margins, and here you have your actual margins. You can create based on the quotes and invoices and provider POs and provider invoices you have. I don't have the time to go over this, but you can come to see us at the booth, and we can explain further this part of the application. I know it's an important part for LSPs. Yeah, that's, I think here we have the emails, same thing as the client portal. You can also have some timesheets. You can enter the time spent on tasks, and you can track the time spent on projects to improve decision making when it comes to assignment. Here you can see a couple of other tabs as well. You have the assignment, the finance, and you have a reporting module with over 25 reports. So yeah, I think we're on time, 32. 6:32. Last thing maybe I can show is how we can open memoQ directly in FlowFit, and that's possible through the project management part and the provider part. Let me maybe open it from here so that it opens the editor automatically. So yeah, in the meantime, if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. I don't have the time to go back to the roadmap.
Yes, unfortunately, I don't think we'll have time for any questions, but yeah, if anyone has any questions, I invite you to visit the Consoltec booth, and Leila and Jean-François will be happy to answer any questions that you have. So thank you, Leila, for this great presentation.